Hello, my name is Jimmy and this is the 2020 Nissan Qashqai, or in the US, the Rogue Sport. I don't know why automakers put the word sport behind their vehicles. It's not really sporty. It's more like the Rogue Short, if anything. As everyone is moving away from the sedans, Nissan is now offering 6 SUVs that you can choose from. This Qashqai may be that perfect Goldilocks size that you're looking for. As it is in between the Kicks as well as the Rogue, it's a little too big to compare it to the HR-V and a bit too small to compare it to the CR-V. The closest you can compare it to is the Mazda CX-30 as well as the Kia Seltos. Both actually offer a little bit more power, but they're very similar in size. Looks-wise, the 2020 Qashqai has received some nice updates. The exterior now includes a deeper V-motion grille. Sooner or later, that V is just going to touch the ground. But for now, it looks good, especially in this top-end SL Platinum or Premium trim. The LED headlights that I have here, just off to the side, they're perfect. All other trims get standard Nissan signature LED daytime running lights and halogen units. I like what they've done to the lower bumper as well. The grille and the silver strake here, it adds a bit more character to the front end compared to the outgoing model. Around to the side of the Qashqai, and you'll instantly spot 19-inch wheels. Nissan decided to go big or go home with these. As mentioned, they are 19s wrapped in 225/45 series tires. Does it look good? Well, looks are subjective, so I'll leave that up to you to decide. On the back end, we have matching LED tail lamps and a bunch of lower body cladding to tell everyone that this is a rugged SUV. Overall, on its looks, I think Nissan has done wonders to the new Qashqai. The front end definitely looks much better than the old one, and the rear, the slightly tweaked tail lamps, do look better overall. But for 2021, Nissan has updated the Rogue as well, so we can certainly tell Nissan's going with a different direction when it comes to the newer SUVs. So it's just going to be a matter of time before the Rogue Sport or Qashqai, it's going to look like that. Moving to the trunk, the Qashqai can hold a surprising amount. With the seats up, you can stow 20 cubic feet, and what I like about it is how you can configure it to fit your needs. There's hooks on the side for groceries, and the floor can be manipulated as a divider. If you need to fold the rear seats down, you can for 53 cubic feet total. Plenty of room for whatever you want to carry. Speaking of carry, the back seats are great for carrying your friends. Even with a smaller size, there's sufficient room for me at 5'11" to sit completely upright, and there's even climate vents to aid overall comfort. What I will say though, the backrest is quite upright, so it's not as comfortable as it may be. As for the front seats, as most Nissans are, they are very comfortable, supportive, and on this trim, they're heated as well. So it does what it needs to do to aid in passenger comfort. As for the rest of the interior, well, I think Nissan has spent all of their money designing the outside and kind of forgot about the inside, as it hasn't been updated. Right in front of the driver, we have the same analog cluster with a digital display in the center. It's bright, easily legible, unlike the infotainment system. Display technology has come quite a ways, and this screen is definitely older. You can tell because in direct sunlight, it's very hard to see. What I do like though, it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and there's buttons flanking the sides for ease of use. Something that does bug me though is the volume and the tuning knob. They're too sunken in. So like if you have chubby fingers, you may not be able to use them, but you do have volume control on the steering wheel, so you can use that anyways. Under the hood, we have a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine. It's okay. It does what it needs to do for an economy car of this size. It makes 141 horsepower and 147 pound-feet of torque. Put your foot down and eventually you'll get to 60 miles per hour in about 9.5 seconds. For just under 10 seconds, well, the engine and the transmission, it's gonna whine and complain all the way there. But you know what? This is not a vehicle designed to go drag racing, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's have a listen. Oh yeah, feel that power. As you can hear, the CVT does go through some shift points. They are artificial, of course, as it is a CVT, but it just makes it a little bit more pleasant than just a continuous whine of the older CVTs of the past. What I do like is you're able to opt the Qashqai with an all-wheel drive system, unlike the Kicks, which is a front-wheel drive model only. If you drive the Qashqai a little bit more sensibly, you actually can get decent mileage. 24 miles per gallon in the city, 30 miles per gallon on the highway, and 27 combined. If you're in Canada, that equates out to 9 liters in the city, 7.7 on the highway, and 8.4 combined, with CO2 emissions at 198 grams per kilometer. While it may not be class leading in terms of power or economy, something that Nissan has implemented is their safety suite in here. We have collision mitigation braking forward and back. We have blind spot warning. It also has lane departure warning and rear cross traffic alert. All these items are standard, which is great. On higher end trims, you can get the Pro Pilot Assist, which includes radar guided cruise control as well as lane keep assist, so that you can activate it and technically take your hands off the steering wheel. Not that you really should. That's why my hands are back on. On the road, the Qashqai feels exactly as it should. It's, well, light, nimble, and just a decent all-around getter. But it's not a sports car, even with sports mode turned on. It does weighten up the steering a little bit just to give you a little bit more feel, but it's still pretty vague. Chances is you're gonna press that eco button to maximize efficiency, and with it, it can actually tell you your eco score, so you can see exactly how eco-conscious you're driving at that moment. Overall, the Qashqai is a smart, good-looking, mid-subcompact SUV. The ride is decent and it's quiet. I wouldn't recommend the SL Platinum trim that we have here, as it comes to 34,098 Canadian dollars, or on the US website, I configured it to about 33,175 US dollars. But for some reason, that conversion really doesn't make sense to me, as 34,000 Canadian dollars is equivalent to 25 US dollars in today's money. So, not sure why the discrepancy there. But in any case, I would probably pick the middle SV trim. You save a bit of money, and it comes with what you need rather than what you really don't, like the leather, sunroof, fog lights, and these 19-inch wheels and tires. In any case, like the video you do, subscribe if you want to see more. Let me know what your thoughts are on the Qashqai or on the Rogue Sport in the comment section down below, and we'll catch you next time. Have a great day.